Hello everybody, welcome back to more Tekkit with the one and only Hitman82.
Hello, hello.
And of course, my humble little self, Cara. So yeah, we had some plans for today. Hitman is gonna build us a Steve's cards room over here. I think at least that was the plan,
That
if I'm
is the
correct,
plan, yep.
right? Yes. And I'm gonna work on setting up a Steve's cards wheat farm. So I'm gonna build some nice stuff for that. And to start us, I want to make myself a project bench for down here.
I'm gonna show off some stuff.
Of course.
So we got rid of the garden up top. This is where the wheat farm will be.
Yep.
Now, are you able to grow more than one crop? Like
Yep.
with the cart?
You can grow
Cool.
carrots, potatoes, and wheat.
Yeah, but can you do them all at once, or do you have to?
I don't know.
You use different carts and all that? Okay.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
I guess we will.
So yeah, the control tower is semi-finished. Need to do some detailing on it, but it stands out to say the least. You're gonna take down the ladders.
Mm-hmm. This is the only ladder, I think.
Yeah. So I built one more light and started building a path around the place. Gonna kill a pigman now. Waha.
Where the heck do you come
sorry.
from?
Yeah. I think there were no spawnable spaces over here, but could be wrong though.
I'm just looking now.
Oh, I bet it's because the server is on hard mode that they can even spawn when there's enough daylight. But oh well.
Well, anyway, that's the first time I've seen that, and he's dead now, so that's all that matters.
Yep. By the way,
Okay.
sorry for hitting you.
I'm pretty sure I'll survive it. So yeah, those lights you've got hooked up to a daylight sensor. That is so neat. So they turn on and off by themselves. And then we've got this fence that you made here. That looks really nice. So I guess you're going to enlarge the compound at some point and use that kind of fencing.
Yeah. That's gonna
That looks
be
nice.
that's gonna be the perimeter fence. I think it should be high enough that even spiders can't even climb it, so we should be safe.
And you'll notice I'm up to 27 levels. I've been killing chickens. And, well, breeding chickens and then killing the adults and getting the parts for stuff.
Killing chickens and then cooking chicken and go and stand in front of the chicken coop, eating chicken.
Yeah, well, I've got to show him who's boss. Okay, so I'm going to basically hollow this area out and then maybe divide it into rooms. And then I'll leave you to kind of dress up the floor and stuff. So I'll mine out the floor and the ceiling and extra on the walls, and then you can fill it back in on however you see fit.
That sounds like a plan. I've walked past the chicken coop again. I have 2 stacks of eggs in my inventory. I think we're gonna be making pumpkin pie real soon.
Good, I like pie.
Just need 2 pieces of iron, and then I can build my project table.
So what you'll see here is I'll hollow this out till you can see the marble from the enchantment room, and then you can add a wall back into that to cover that. Assuming this room's not going to be too big, but like I said, I want to partition it off so we come through that doorway, and then there'll be other doorways in here to go to other rooms. As long as that's aesthetically pleasing.
It should be.
I know you don't like when I just hollow out huge rooms and leave it as a huge room.
Ah, dang it. Sticky pistons don't work on project tables, unfortunately. But oh well, I tried. Okay, to get some basic stuff. Do look up the recipe again.
Yay, fun episode of me whacking stone and stuff with a cobble pick. Whee! As Dur would say.
I'm sure our viewers don't mind. Well, I
As long
think
as I
if you...
don't do it every episode.
Well, if you want, we can pause until you can start setting up the stuff you want.
No, that's okay. I try to do as little as possible off screen. Not that I'm lazy, just because people seem to get upset when I do that.
Well, it's always difficult to judge what people do want to see and don't want to see. Because there's people that do want to see the mining, and there's people that don't want to see the mining. You know?
Well, fortunately we can keep everyone happy because there's a fast forward button on the videos. So in this room, I'm intending this will be our Steve's cart area, and so we'll have that. I'm not really happy with what I did up above there for automation. It was okay temporarily, but we want to get this going down here, where we got more room and we can do a little better job.
Do you happen to know if there's any glowstone somewhere left?
I don't know that we even had any at all, did we?
We did. I collected some in the nether.
I haven't touched it, so I couldn't tell you where it is.
Found it.
I went and made this ceiling out of cobble, and it looks like you're gonna have to replace it with something else. And that means all the sand will drop in on you after all that planning that I did so that it wouldn't. Unless we make the ceiling lower, but I don't know if I like that. Could always make
Well,
this a step down into another room.
yeah, I was gonna say if I step it down, I can just drop the ceiling.
Okay, I'll do
It
that
shouldn't
then.
look very... that should look pretty cool, actually.
Just program a turtle and make this room for me. cooked chicken.
Question is, why didn't you?
Because I'm a noob and I know how to use the turtle. Plus, right about now, I don't think I could even program my VCR. If I still have one. Does anybody have a VCR anymore? And if you're saying, what's a VCR? Damn you in your young age. But that's okay, I forgive you, we were all young once. Except for Cara, I don't know if you would. I think he was in...
What do you want to say there?
Nothing. Am I... Oh, you're lucky there. Yeah, the cave is below here. I hear the cart going around upstairs.
Yeah, it's awesome. That thing is just fun just to stand and watch it.
Okay, so this level I'm staying on will be the floor.
So this is gonna be the floor or one higher?
You'll add the floor on top of it, that's how I usually take things
Okay.
out. And
Yeah.
just like the ceiling, you'll be able to add the ceiling right on the bottom of the cobble there. So
Yep.
basically I'll hollow it in an area and then you build a room, like all the walls and everything you build inside the casing. That's how I planned it anyway.
Well, then we're on the same level. Because it would have been pretty awkward if you would have said, or I would have been finished and you would have said like, that's not the way I wanted it. But
Yeah,
that's
we've
not
been
the way
building
we
together
work.
long enough to know what each
Yeah.
other likes, so. It's too bad we can't show off what we did on Fat World.
Yeah, I think, well, we could ask Pat if he could set it up one more time just to show it off, you know? I don't know if that's possible. These project tables are awesome, but what I miss is that you can't shift click the recipe in.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if you've noticed I'm not using it.
Okay, and now I need to make an internal tank. Well, at the moment I'm using them just to keep the stuff in because I need so much stuff to build this this particular module that I'm building now, the setup that I'm building now. And now I need more glass and glass paints.
Well, good thing somebody made a bunch for you. There's also a whole bunch of
Thank you.
sand in the chest there. You can throw a bunch in there to make some glass if you want.
I got plenty of glass now.
Okay, so this should be about the size of the room I want, and then when you add everything in, it'll make it one block smaller all the way around.
Good, good.
I don't know if we'll partition this into 2 rooms or not. I'll think about it.
So that's an internal tank. Next up, the fertilizer. gonna be a simple PCB, 2 bottles bone meal, and some leather. I think this and with the tree farm we should have an infinite energy source, at least for coal engines, stuff like that.
Yep. Which is what we're after, right?
Yeah, that is what every Minecrafter should be after, in my opinion.
Solar's good for that.
Well, yeah, solar is good for that, but solar is not in the smart pack. At least
Not to mention it's not a steady source because of the night.
Yeah,
I've
but you
broken
have
out a room.
the upgraded solar engines for that. Solar engines, solar panels for that. But it's not in the mod pack, so no need thinking about it. It's not.
Broke into a cave down here.
An unlighted one?
It was, but it's this very small cave, so I'm just gonna get the coal out of it. Look at this. Here I go mining again. I can't help myself. Oh, coal, I gotta mine it. Need that extra bit of XP when I get to 30 so I can enchant something. So what we will be doing probably next episode is making the MFR enchantment stuff. We'll get those going, so I'll need to make some... Well, we're definitely... That's part of the reason why we need the charcoal coming in. Because we'll be fueling all that with a whole bunch of steam dynamos, I imagine.
Yep.
I think we've got a fair amount of coal too, so we can use that in the interim until we get, more charcoal coming in if I need it.
Okay, now to make the actual basic farmer. Oh, what a surprise, more PCBs. If we get enough resources, I'm just gonna make a half a stack of PCBs because you need a lot of them.
Okay, the room dimensions I believe are complete, so we'll lose the height by 1 and the floor by 1. Is that right? Yes. I don't know how good the doorway will look. We'll see.
Okay, let's make some storage.
Okay, this is all lit up and ready for your prettying up, and in the meantime, I guess I will start getting some, guess we need to move those DSUs down here and all that, so I'll have to get some item duct ready first.
Yeah, and if you just need to place stuff down, just build a temporary wall out of cobble or something like that.
I'll do dirt or something that's easier, sand, whatever. Something mines faster.
Whatever you choose. So I need 4 of these.
Just trying to empty out all my inventory here in the chest. Well, I think that's about it. Thought we had wood here somewhere.
What'd you say?
I was looking for wood to jungle wood because I grabbed a couple planks there out of the stairway.
I have some jungle
Or,
wood
that's okay.
planks on me.
Okay, so what I will need to do then is put an item duct underneath the cargo manager. And are we putting anything into the cargo manager? Or we're going to do that manually?
We're gonna do that manually.
Okay, because then we can control how often it
Yeah.
runs. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I can have a look at it to see if it's possible, but at the moment I'm not sure if it's possible.
Okay, so we will have to shut this system down while I rewire it. So I guess pull all the fuel out of the well, actually it'll just fill up the cargo manager, won't it?
Yeah, but I don't know what's gonna happen if it runs out of internal storage there.
Imagine it'll be a while before that fills. We'll hopefully have things up and running, and plus I'll just check it.
So this thing should be ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna grab myself some charcoal from up there.
Should be some down. Okay.
Yeah, but that's what we're using for the engines, and I don't want to waste all of that.
And
Plus
you don't want to
we,
make Hitman cranky.
yeah,
We've got tons of coal now.
yeah. I just want to say we have almost 800 pieces of coal in the DSU. Incredible! I mean, when we started recording, well, when we logged on, it was about 400. So imagine that. So have a look at how this thing is going to look, Hitman.
Oh, neat. So that's a solar engine. Oh,
Yep.
good solar. That's so we're not eating up our charcoal. Was that solar engine very expensive?
No, not really.
But
I think I'm gonna. It's not gonna run at night. I can build a tiny coal engine for it because I have some capacity left.
I don't think there's any need to run it at night,
So
unless you really want to.
let me have a look at how much the tiny coal engine is. Ah, that's so cheap. I'm gonna build one.
So this room will be 8 by what? 8 by 7, I think. Does that work with you, for you,
Yep.
dimensionally, or do you not like the odd numbers? Boy, these chickens sure pump the eggs out, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll start pulling the DSUs out of here. Oh, I went in to get a wrench and I never did get to it.
The dimensions will work. I'll make them work.
I'm sure glad we built here in the desert. I can hear the rain going the next chunk over.
Wasn't that one of the reasons why we built in the desert?
Mm-hmm. That was the reason. Guess I may as well leave this run and make more charcoal while I'm moving things around.
Okay, let's have a looky. So how's stuff coming along there?
Pretty well. You know me. I'm trying to just make it look a little bit better.
Okay. And how are we doing for time?
We are down to about 3 minutes left.
Good. I've set the cart to assemble, so that's gonna take half an hour.
So it'll be ready about the end of the next episode. Which gives you time to get all the farms set up and all that. You're going to need another cargo manager too, aren't you?
Yep.
You added a coal cart to it, did you?
Yeah, tiny coal engine.
Or yes, coal engine, that's what I meant. Okay, so you see up in the corner there, there's where the... I should have gone down one more, because that's the ceiling will cover that. So...
That's no biggie. You can drop it one really easily.
So, I'm not sure, but I think what you can do is bring that pipe in and then branch off from it so that you can have multiple inputs and outputs on one block. So I think that's
Yeah.
what I'll try.
That is all possible.
Dummy.
Never stand under sand, Hitman.
Yeah,
Didn't your mother teach you that? So this is gonna be against this is gonna be the back wall, right? Like
Right,
that.
which makes this the corner, which means I need to move my pipe over one, I think.
Nope.
We
You
could go
should be good.
one deeper if we wanted.
If it works better for you, then by all means.
It depends on how you do the room. I don't know if you want an odd or even size. It doesn't matter to me.
And neither does it matter to me.
Well, there you go. If we go one further, then I have to redo underneath it. If we do that, then I don't have to move this this pipe over, which I don't know if that's...
Okay, let's go back one then.
Alright, I'll go upstairs and fix that up there. And I guess that'll pretty much finish off the episode.
Very well.
So what we got accomplished was you started the cart build for a wheat farm. We got
Yep.
our room hollowed out, and that's where we're going to manage our Steve carts. That'll be our kind of our management system there. We'll have all the deep storage units and stuff, and furnaces to process the wood and what, probably an auto workbench to take care of
Oops.
the that's okay. An auto workbench to make bread or something?
Yep. Furnace to make baked potatoes. You name it. We're gonna do it. So I guess it's gonna be thanks for watching, everybody.
We'll see you next time.
Catch you later.